Hello everyone and welcome to Suga's Kitchen. Today I have a small tea time snack which is very suitable for cold winter evenings. So this is a very healthy snack and what I have is 1 cup of rice, raw rice, quarter cup each of moong dal, urad dal, tuvar dal, chana dal. So there are 4 dals, quarter cup each and 1 cup of raw rice. First, wash and soak them for about 2 hours separately. That is rice separately and the 4 dals together separately. So the rice will be in one bowl and in one bowl the 4 dals. And after that, grind the rice to a very fine consistency like you would do for dosa. After grinding it to a fine consistency, add the 4 dals and give a quick pulse round to just get a coarse consistency. So the final texture will be somewhat rough, coarse texture. So to this you add salt and hing. Now to the batter, here I've finely cut onions, coriander leaves, curry leaves, ginger and chilli. So add that and mix it well. Now what we are going to do is we are going to fry these into small cutlet like on a tawa, dosa tawa. So this makes a small kind of adai which you can just bite sized. So you can eat it easily and it's a good tea time snack. So what you do is you mixed it well. So just drop a spoonful and flatten it lightly. You can make as many as you want, like perhaps about 6 in this. I'll make about 4 and show you all. So don't make it too flat, just like that. And here I have sesame oil. I use only sesame oil for cooking. So drop some oil around the cutlet shaped adais and close it with the lid. See that your flame is somewhat low because it's going to take some time to cook. It's got dals. Here I have water boiling for my ginger tea, to which I am adding ginger and few pods of cloves. So when you eat these adai cutlets with your tea, it tastes very good, gives you a refreshing feeling, and your family will really enjoy this tea and snack. It's a healthy snack because you're not deep frying it. At the same time, it's not steamy, like not suitable for wintry evenings, but it's well fried and the final result will be something like this. Crisp on top and soft inside. So now let me add the tea. And while the tea is boiling, the adai cutlet will be done. Gently flip it over. Make a small hole in each. Why the texture should be rough is because you want that porous texture so that it absorbs the oil and is somewhat fluffy. It will cook better. 1 little drop of oil. Now you can slightly increase the flame. Makes a very tasty breakfast too, but I prefer it for my tea time snack. or when guests arrive, if you have the batter ready in the fridge, you can just make a few along with your coffee or tea. This side too has to get roasted. Last week we had some guests and it was a big hit because they all liked it. So that's why I am sharing it with you all. Now to the tea, let me add some milk. Actually, when these get cold, they still retain that softness and crispness. They don't get soggy. So you can even pack it for your children's snack box or lunchtime snack and it will stay crisp and soft. You can keep this batter ground for about 2 days in the fridge, nothing happens. So within that 2 days, you can have like 2 times snack and if some guests come, you can serve it to them hot and fresh. Now let me filter my ginger tea. The aroma of tea along with the adai cutlet is best suited for cold winter evenings wherever you are. And nothing better than eating it and drinking the tea in your favorite place in your own home. It's well done now. This can wait for some time while I go to my favorite place. Very tasty and with a sip of tea. Tastes really yummy and this is my favorite place. All of you must be having a favorite place in your home, a balcony or maybe a corner in the room. And as I watch the scenery, I'm enjoying my adai cutlet with ginger tea. Thank you.